A first-year project at Catholic Central High School in Lethbridge takes biology students out of their schools and into the outdoor classrooms of southern Alberta. Once a week, students in Greg Wickenheiser's Bio 20 class board a bus and head off to a destination somewhere in southern Alberta to get a first-hand education in biology. On this warm and sunny spring day, they've traveled to the backcountry south of Pincher Creek to learn about a grizzly bear monitoring program from project coordinator Andrea Morehouse.
Outside here, you'll see that I've got my bear spray. It's always nice to get people out into the field and really show them what you're doing, and I remember when I was sort of getting into it, the first time I went in the field, I was like, oh, this is cool. So, maybe it will spark something for kids.
Students say getting out of the classroom and into areas like this makes learning fun and fosters a deeper understanding of the subject matter.
So this is one of our rub trees. You can see some of these, this tree is all scratched, so the bear's done this. This is all bear claws.
It's actually really cool. I don't know about every person in the school system, but I definitely learn a lot better when it's hands-on stuff like this, when you can actually talk to the people that are involved and are doing the research. I just find you get a lot more out of it, and it's way better than just reading about it on a website or in a textbook, and it's a lot more interesting.
They don't really have predators, they're a big charismatic carnivore that it needs a lot of space, and it's in a lot of ways I think it's pretty cool that we've still got them in Alberta. Other places.
Teacher Greg Wickenheiser built this program to expose students to a variety of experiences that make biology curriculum more meaningful.
The whole idea of this course when I set it up was to make a long story short, get the kids outside more. And so what we do is we tie in the traditional Bio 20 curriculum, and then I've added in about 7 CTS modules in wildlife, forestry, and renewable resource management. And the trip we've taken today is basically how grizzly bears fit into the ecosystem. So it really allows the students to get out and apply knowledge in a more hands-on way.
It was a cool experience to be able to come out here and just learn about the processes and the methodology they use to track down each individual grizzly bear. It was actually unexpected to discover how they use the rubbing trees to actually find the different grizzly bears.
Before heading into the backcountry, students began the day in Pincher Creek, where Andrea talked about the grizzly bear monitoring project.
Grizzly bears are currently listed as a threatened species, but we need to know if that population is changing. We need to know our population's increasing, decreasing, staying the same, and so the information from this project will give us an idea of what is going on with that population, whether it's increasing and maybe doesn't need to be listed as threatened anymore, or if it is decreasing and we need to take some action to fix that. So it'll give us an idea of how that population has changed.
Southern Alberta's diverse mix of geography, natural beauty, and wildlife are ideal backdrops for Greg's outdoor classroom project. His students have already visited logging operations, greenhouses, and the Animal Disease Research Centre. In its first year, the outdoor classroom is popular with students and fits perfectly with Greg's philosophy of education.
Personal passion of mine is the outdoors, obviously, and I know sometimes we talk about 21st century education, and I think it's a lot more than just technology and smart boards. I think it's more of changing our curriculum and offering kids different branches of curriculum, or changing around the curriculum we have to make it a little more pertinent to the lives they're living and the times that we live in right now. And if we get them outside at any given point, I figure that's a good start. So